Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm just going to show you some of the cosmetic changes that I've done to my Xpulse Rally Edition so far. And we're going to be installing something that just came in the mail today. Let me actually just show it to you. The FuelX Lite. It's not the Pro. I didn't want to get the Pro version because I didn't want to be changing the fueling every now and then, and I was pretty sure that once I found something nice, a setting that I liked, I would pretty much keep it at that. And I'm pretty sure the Race Dynamics guys have figured it out, and that's why they have made one with a permanent setting or a permanent fueling mixture. So that should be fine for me. So yeah, we'll be installing the FuelX Lite today on the Xpulse Rally Pro Rally Edition, basically, which is now the Pro Edition. Yeah, and I'll quickly, before that, I'll show you some of the changes I've done to the bike. These are personal changes that I wanted to do. So yeah, let me quickly show you around. Okay, here's one of the first things that I have done actually. So I use this bike every day for commuting as well, and I go to work on this bike. And I wanted a seat cover because the original cover had stitches along these lines here. I think you can see the stitching here. The original cover is below this cover, so yep, the stitching's here. So I live in Shillong and it rains quite a bit. So what happens is, like, whenever it rains, water would seep in from here, and that water would remain in the foam for quite some time. And whenever I would use the bike after a spell of rain, my trousers would always get wet around these areas, which didn't look that great. And since I use this bike for commuting, it wasn't a great thing to happen. So yeah, that's one of the first things. I've changed out all the indicators to the KTM indicators. I'm still facing the hyper flashing issue with these indicators, so I need to sort that out as well. I've updated the windscreen to the new 2023 model. I had the older version, so it had that straight windscreen. Very simple switch, some $380 I believe for the windscreen. You just have to swap these 4 screws and that's it. Apart from that, I've taken out the rear grab rail here. I've fitted with the Viatera pull strap. Makes it simple. I've removed the fender here at the rear, gives it a much cleaner look. I've also removed the front extension here, and yep, those are some of the changes that I've done to the bike so far. Basically trying to reduce the weight of the bike, keep it light. So anyway, today we'll be installing the FuelX Lite. As far as I know, I haven't unboxed it. We'll do the unboxing in a while, in a few minutes. All I need to do is tap into this connector here. This is the O2 sensor. I just need to tap in here and plug in the negative terminal of the battery. That's it. That should do. I believe there's sufficient space underneath here that I can run the wires to the back. So I'm hoping I don't have to open the tank. Yeah, so let's quickly unbox the FuelX. Let's see what's in the box and we'll install it quickly today. Let's do that. Okay, so this is the box. I've actually opened the box just to check it once it arrived in the mail. It's pretty awesome. They shipped it via Blue Dart, so the package came in pretty early. Quick start guide and warranty card. Okay, this looks like the quick start guide for the Pro as well. It gives you the basic wiring here. So anyway, I think I pretty much know that. And this is the FuelX. So as we know, the stock bike these days, because of BS6, they come quite lean from the factory, and to fix that issue, to make the fueling a little rich, we are hoping, or I am hoping, that this solves the issue. It's a slightly heavy unit. It's pretty small but heavy. So this is the unit. Yep, this is the wiring harness. Okay, I'm confused now. There are two extra wires. Okay, I thought there would only be these two and the negative terminal, but there's something else here. I believe this would be for the Pro with the controller, so I don't think I need that. And I think they've given us a keychain, some zip ties, one or two stickers, and I think numbers for technical support. Yep, that's about it. I think they have given us 3 zip ties. That should ideally be sufficient. Anyway, let me quickly change the angle again and let's get installing this thing. Okay, to install this now, I believe I need to open only these two panels, the side panels here. Only need a screwdriver, star shaped. Firstly, we'll open the seat here. I'm hoping I should be able to place the FuelX here. That should be fairly easy, hopefully. And I'm just checking the routing of the wiring. Okay, that should be good. I'll have to open the panels on both the sides because the battery is on this side and I want to make sure that I can able to route the wire here properly. So it shouldn't take too much time, hopefully. There you go. Okay, there's one mod that I haven't shown any of you guys yet. I'm surprised nobody does that in India here with the dirt bikes. So basically I've seen a lot of CRF 350 and CRF 250L guys doing the mod. Let me quickly show that to you. So this is the airbox here of the Xpulse, and this is what we call a snorkel. So I've removed the snorkel which goes in here, and I believe that gives the airbox a better inlet than what, this restricts the air intake quite a bit. So removing that hopefully has improved the airflow in quite a bit, I'm hoping. Okay, let's run the wiring first before we do anything. I haven't read the instructions yet. So the FuelX would go in here. Let me quickly come that side with my screwdriver. As I've shown you guys, yeah, I should be able to route it here. Should not be that difficult. I don't feel like opening the tank, so hopefully this is sufficient. I think once I'm able to route this wire, that's all I need to do. We're going above the head here so that it doesn't get any heat. There we go. It's a simple there we go. Let me show it to you quickly. Hang on, guys. Okay. Basically, I've disconnected the fuels, the O2 sensor, the lambda sensor, and these guys would intercept the signal to and from the lambda sensor. So I believe they would be confusing the ECU. All you need to do is plug this in here. That is one done, and the other guy here. That's it. After this, I just need to neat up this place let's see how we the ABS unit is here. I'll probably zip tie them there. So yeah, that should tidy it up. Once this is done, all I need to do is plug in this to the negative terminal of the battery. And this is the airbox mod. So basically you have to remove the snorkel here, and this gives, you can see the air filter directly there. I hope you can see it. Yep, there you go. The FuelX would be sitting in here. So let me quickly finish the install. I'm not tightening, I'm not making anything tight yet, just so that I can actually okay, maybe I should have done this first. My bad. Okay, no issues. We will do that. Let us quickly unplug it again. Let's fix it to the negative terminal of the battery. Run it from under here. I'm trying to not disconnect the battery at any point so that I don't lose all the data that is already there. And that is done. There we go. That's about it. This is what goes to the controller. I don't need that, so I'll have to tidy up all this. Probably fit in here. For now, we'll just plug this in and check if everything's working fine. And let us test. So I believe after this is fitted, all we need to do is start the vehicle and leave it on for 15 minutes so that the FuelX and the ECU starts working in sync and they know what to do with each other, basically a synchronization. So let's see whether the bike starts or not. The noise of the bike has definitely changed. The bike is starting, but I do not see lights on the FuelX yet. That's the cold start issue that I have. I'm hoping the negative terminal is done properly. Yep. Let me actually quickly go through the guide. Okay, quick update. The bike is actually starting, but there are no lights on the FuelX lights. So I've written to the FuelX team. Let's see what they tell me. But since the bike is starting and it's not an issue so far, I've kept it plugged in. Let the team get back, and if ever I face an issue, I'll actually just directly connect the lambda sensor. So until then, until I get an update from the Race Dynamics team, I'll keep it this way and I'll update you guys as well. Bye bye for now. So after all that, I had to remove the FuelX from my bike, because now the check engine light or check the EFI system, that is on non-stop, and the bike has been running for the past 10 to 15 minutes and this thing is still on. So I'm not sure if now the FuelX is an issue or the EFI, the fuel injection, is an issue. So now it looks like I need a trip to the service center to sort this out. This could also mean that the lambda sensor could be an issue. So yeah, I mean, otherwise the bike is running fine. It's pretty stable, idle, and this light though is continuously on. So yeah.